Sup guys, so today we're gonna clean up the engine block a bit. We're gonna remove all the accessories. We're gonna remove the alternator, the oil filter housing, the engine mounts, all the water hoses and flanges. We're gonna remove the water pump and some other things. So first we're gonna remove the alternator. To remove the alternator you need to untension the accessory belt. To do that, you need to untighten the bolts here from the alternator and the nut from this bolt of the alternator. With all these bolts loose, now you can untension the belt. Now we're gonna undo the bolts the rest of the way to remove the alternator. With all the bolts out, now you can pry off the alternator. You have also a ground point here on the alternator. And don't lose your spacers. With the alternator out, now you can remove the alternator support. You will also need to remove this support. You'll need to remove the bushing, and you have a bolt hidden here. Now we're gonna remove the oil filter housing. You just have to undo these bolts. With all the bolts out, now you can pry it off. Now we're gonna remove this water flange. To remove it, you need to remove this nut, to remove this water hose, and you need to remove these two bolts. Now you can pry the flange off. You have to be careful with this type of things because this plastic is very brittle, so it just broke. Now we're gonna remove the knock sensors. On this side you are just left with the engine mount. To remove it you need to remove the 3 bolts that hold it. But first, you need to remove this. With the side clean, now we are going to the other side. On this side, we just have the engine mount, so you just have to remove the 4 bolts that hold it. With this side clean, now we are going to the front of the engine. Now we are going to remove the water pump. To remove the water pump, first you got to remove the pulley. With a wrench and a belt, we're gonna hold the pulley. With the bolts out, now you can pry off the pulley. To remove the water pump, now we're gonna remove all these bolts. To remove the water pump, now you can use 2 bolts from the water pump and screw it here, and one here. The water pump is stuck, so we need to use brute force. So we're gonna start with this hammer going up. This hammer isn't doing much, so next. Now we're gonna use this hammer. Let's see how it works. So the water pump isn't coming out, so I'm gonna remove the timing cover and the crank pulley to see if I can take it off better with all this out. To take off the timing cover, you'll need to remove this bolt from the crankshaft. You'll need a 24mm. You need to hold the pulleys the best you can, and a powerful impact wrench. Good luck removing this without a powerful gun. Now you can remove all the bolts from the timing cover. Now you can pry off the timing cover. Now we're gonna try our best to remove the water pump. It's rotating. That's a good sign, I think. We're gonna try to put a screw on the lower support to try to take off from here, I think. Let's try. breaking too. Broke. We're gonna call in the big guns. Let's try with this. We're gonna remove the chain just to get rid of some more things so we can beat the hell out of this water pump. So to take off the chain, you need to remove this guide and this one. Now you can take off everything. You can put a zip tie here as we did in camshaft to make sure the chain is in the same position when you put it all together. As you can see, the water pump is pretty stuck in place, so we're gonna remove the oil pump housing. To remove it, you need to undo all these bolts that you see here, and then you can take all this off. You have also a bolt hidden here and another one here. And you have also a hidden bolt here. Now you can pry off the oil pump housing. And here we have the water pump. Now we're gonna hit it from this side to see if we can take it off. Finally, here is the water pump. As you can see, it's brand spanking new. I think we'll use the same one when I put in the water pump because it's brand new. Here is the housing. Unfortunately, it was a bit too easy to take off the water pump, so it's a bit scuffed, but nothing major, so I think we should be good. Now the only thing left in the block is the crankshaft, the piston and the rods. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to organize your bolts.